What is going on, GeoFuck Site Perspectives? I want to talk about what's going on with Omarion, Little Fizz, and Apryl. First of all, and this is another discussion on struggle love. This is another discussion on toxic, narcissistic relationships from hell. So, I remember, what was it? I forgot which show it was, but Omarion and Apryl were on a reality TV show, and they were showcasing their lives, their relationships, their careers, their child, their baby, how they were raising their kids, just all of this, right? And it was so beautiful to see, you know, especially for those of us who grew up with B2K and seeing Omarion with his solo career and just grew up seeing him dancing and singing and being in movies, you know, You Got Served, etc. You know, we grew up seeing him. So to see him grow into a mature adult and have a family and be in a loving relationship and have beautiful kids, it was just nice to see that. And then Little Fizz had his situation, you know, with his baby mama and all of that, you know. And again, we grew up with B2K. Like, a lot of us grew up listening to their music, going to the Scream tours, you know what I mean, looking at 106 in Park to see what number they hit on the countdown, etc. We grew up with them. So fast forward today, and you got Apryl, who is now in a relationship with Little Fizz, which was like Omarion's right-hand man, like his brother, his friend, his homie. And Apryl and Little Fizz are just parading around their relationship and bragging about it and just, oh, I'm so much happier and better now that I'm with Little Fizz and this, that, and the other. And it's just kind of like, and this is what I mean by narcissistic relationships, narcissistic people. And I think this is the best example to basically show people how narcissists function. A narcissist will sit up here, have you in a one-sided, emotionally unavailable relationship from hell while they're sitting up entertaining people all along. Keep in mind, before a narcissist discards you, they've already been planning on discarding your ass for months. A lot of times, people have already mentally checked out of the relationship before they physically check out of the relationship. And let's be honest, to me, when you're dealing with toxic, narcissistic people, you're not in a relationship. You're in a situationship from hell. That's what you're in. It's a lot of mind games. It's a lot of manipulation. It's a lot of gaslighting. It's a lot of leading people on and just straight up lying and perpetrating a fraud. Like, because they never really cared about you to begin with. They never really wanted to be with you. It's just a game, bruh. It's a game. And looking at how Apryl Jones, or whatever her name is, Apryl and Little Fizz are carrying on, if that doesn't show you narcissistic behavior, toxicity, then what does, bruh? I mean, you a grown-ass woman, Little Fizz is a grown-ass man, and y'all sitting up on Facebook like this is fucking MySpace in 2007. You know, like, you sitting up, oh, look at who I'm with now. Oh, I don't need you. Look at me, I bossed up. Like, that shit that little kids do, bro. And then on top of that, what kind of friend is Little Fizz? Like, how do you get with your homie's baby mama, bruh? Like, how do you do that shit? Now, granted, I don't know all the ins and outs of Apryl and Omarion's relationship. I don't know what Omarion said or did or does. But judging from the outside looking in, this just looked like, this is the type of shit that I went through. You feel me? I had last year got out of a toxic situation. This person discarded me and threw me away like trash, okay? Like trash, trash. And then proceeded to run off into the sunset. And every time you turn around, they're sitting up, oh, I'm going traveling, I'm all over the world, look at me and my friends, I'm better than you, screw you, da-da-da-da-da. And they're steady basically trashing you, because you got to keep in mind, when narcissistic people discard you, they're going to do a smear campaign, okay? And the smear campaign is designed to make you look like this horrible person, and like, you know, they're better for leaving you, and You're the reason why the relationship, or let's just call it for what it is, the situationship didn't work out, because it was never a relationship. Your ass was being played left and right like a game of Tekken, bitch. They was playing you like NBA Jams 1999 on the N64, okay? You were being played and you were being used. Then they go and replace you with another person that they've probably been leading on well before they got rid of your ass in the physical. Because again, like I said earlier, they've mentally left a long time ago. You'd be surprised with these toxic, narcissistic folks. You'd be surprised, okay? So, and then everybody's sitting up trying to figure out, well, how come Omarion isn't saying anything? He's not addressing it. He doesn't have to say anything. He doesn't have to address it. I mean, basically what Omarion is doing is basically what I've been doing this entire year. In many ways, you just kind of have to shut down, because a narcissist is going to show their true colors, which is why Omarion being quiet and just minding his own business and doing him and not addressing it is the best way to go when you are dealing with toxic, narcissistic people, because their true colors will show. Everybody is sitting up watching Apryl and Fizz act a damn fool and look stupid. I'm just being honest. We're all sitting here watching this unfold. And that's kind of how I look at things when I got out of the toxic situations that I was in last year. You sitting up doing you and thinking that you're hurting somebody, because that's what it's all about with narcissists. You know, they have the emotional intelligence of a 5-year-old, okay? They don't get their way and they're throwing tantrums and they're trying to one-up you and basically show off that they're doing this, that, and the other, when we're grown. We're adults. Who gives a fuck? And then on top of that, how are you doing better by getting with my leftovers? That's what I want to know. To all the narcissists out there, because like I had the same situation. Like this person then turned around and was sitting up, going on dates, talking to somebody that I used to talk to 2 years ago. Like I said, the shit is hilarious. This is what they do, bruh. This is what they do. And that's why I said you can't do nothing but laugh and really sit back and realize how mentally unstable these people truly are. And then, like, again, you a grown-ass person acting like a 5-year-old. So, anyways, shout out to Omarion for not paying attention, not adding any fuel to the fire. Because, again, narcissistic people are looking for supply. And it doesn't matter if it's positive, negative. They want your attention. Your attention feeds their ego, okay? It feeds their supply. They're getting supply from you, whether it's good, bad, ugly. Doesn't really matter. As long as they're getting some type of attention, they're going to enjoy it. Okay, like I said, these people have issues. All right? And then what cracks me up about narcissists, they always try to come back. So how much money you want to put that Apryl will be trying to slide back into Omarion's arms later on? How much money you want to put on it?